Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog. It is nearly Vlogmas, can you believe it? I'm actually going to be doing Vlogmas this year. I mean, I've done it for the past few years, but I wasn't going to do it this year. I was going to just, still stick to my normal weekly vlogs, but I've actually put in for a lot of annual leave. So I think my last day at work is the 8th of December, and then I don't go back until the 8th of January. Oh my God, I've never had that long off work before. It is crazy. And yeah, because they were sort of getting on at me a bit because I had a lot of annual leave accumulated. So I think even after taking all that leave, I think I've still got about three and a half weeks up my sleeve after that. So yeah, I had a fair bit of annual leave. I thought, oh, I'm going to take it. I'm going to have a good break. That way I will have time to do Vlogmas. So yeah, like I said, my last day of work is the 8th. So the first week of Vlogmas might be a little bit, how you're going, but then after that I should be sweet. So yeah, what a break. I'll probably forget everything by the time I go back, but anyway, it'll be a good bit of time off. We're not planning on going anywhere, might just do a few day trips here and there. I don't really have any plans, to be honest, so yeah, it'll just be nice not to work, I think, just for a little while. So very excited for that and looking forward to that. That means I'll do my normal everyday Vlogmas, which will be good. So yeah, it's the big countdown is on. So this weekend, I just want to do a little bit of cleanup in the house because it's just getting a little bit grotty. I'm really struggling to keep up with the floors with Deef because he is shedding like crazy. Like it is just falling out in clumps. I've literally got the Roomba going about 4 times a day and still can't keep up with it. Plus the fact that we've had so much rain lately, which is brilliant. All the water tanks are now full and all the grass is green again. But it also means muddy footprints coming in the house, not from us, but muddy footprints from the Deef all through the house. So I'm really struggling to keep my floors clean. So today I just want to the house is just feeling a bit grotty to me. So I'm just going to do a few areas of the house just to get it clean again. So I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but my main job I want to do today is all of the windows in our main living area where the Christmas tree is, where the view is. I want to give all those windows a good clean on the inside and out, so that they're all nice, sparkling fresh for Christmas. I've got a bit in the kitchen to do. I've got my Roomba, I've just paused it at the moment, but I've got that again working 9 to 5. So that's going to be going all day. And yeah, I just want to give the place a bit of a clean. It's feeling a bit grotty to me. I think maybe because it's been raining and it's also been humid, so we haven't had a lot of the windows open all the time. So yeah, we're just going to have a bit of a freshen up, I think. And what else have I got planned today? I don't know yet. We'll see what the day brings and see how quickly I get exhausted. So it might just be the windows for today by the time I'm done. So yeah, let's get stuck into that. I was so looking forward to getting these windows done again since the last time I cleaned them. I think the last time I cleaned them was probably the first time I've really cleaned them since we moved in. And because they were so dirty, even after cleaning them, they still looked sludgy. So I figured they still needed just that one more final clean to get the rest of the sludge off. And oh yeah, they just look so much better. So I'm going to be doing all the inside first and just with regular glass cleaner. And then for the outside, I remember last time I cleaned my windows, you guys gave me some suggestions of what to use to get rid of the streaks and the sludge. And I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember some of you guys saying using dishwashing liquid and vinegar. Well, I didn't have any vinegar, so I ended up just using dishwashing liquid and a little bit of bleach. So that's what I'm using here on the windows. And I'm trying not to splash Dave. He had to be in amongst it all. But I'm trying not to splash him with it having bleach in it. And yeah, so that's what I'm using to clean the outside windows, as well as just a big broom to really give them a good scrub.
and this worked really well. So yeah, it pretty much left the windows absolutely sparkling. It got rid of all the sludge. It made them smell good too. And yeah, highly recommend. So all you guys that gave me those tips last time, really appreciate it, because it did the job really, really well. So what ended up being, I was just going to clean the main living room windows. Turned out me cleaning these are all my craft room windows. So those three big windows there with the sliding door, that's where my craft room is. So I thought, well, if I'm going to have all the other windows clean, I might as well do my craft room windows as well. And then there's just another side window here where the Christmas tree is, where you can look out. That's where the mountain views are, through that window. And then I thought, well, while I'm doing those windows, I may as well do this other side one, which is the other part of the main living area, and then the kitchen windows as well. Now, the kitchen windows, technically, I really need to take those fly screens off to get that done properly, but just for now, we're just going to give them, just get most of the mud and grime off. And for the most part, it did a really good job. That was Deef just growling in the background at the cat. If it sounded like a fart, it wasn't me. It was the Deef. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so technically, to get the windows really done really well, I should have took the fly screens out, but we're just wanting it done good enough for today. And I mean, this is an outside job. Should be all Michael's job anyway, but I just know his to-do list for my house projects is growing longer and longer, and I just thought, well, I really need to get this done by Christmas. So I thought, if it's going to get done, I'll have to do it. So yeah. And then I figured, like, now that while all the windows are really, really clean, I just thought, while we're out here, we may as well clean the rest of the alfresco area as well. So what turned out to be the start of like just a, 10, 15-minute job, ended up being a little bit more than that. But geez, it looked good at the end. And here's Dave. He's always wanting to lick the hose while I'm trying to work. Poor little bugger. I realised I didn't pay much attention while I was doing this. I think I was just concentrating so much of getting the alfresco clean. I just forgot that he was like around. And I just realised now, looking at this, he's all around me. I didn't even pat him once or acknowledge him barely. I'm just cleaning all where Deef's little bed goes first, and then we're going to just rinse all that. And then I'm also going to clean his bed, because he's started, now that he eats outside. We used to have him eating in his cage, but he's just getting too big for his cage. So now he eats outside, and of course he has to stand on it while I'm about to clean it. But yeah, while he eats outside, he'll take his chicken bone or lamb bone, whatever he's eating, and then sit on this bed and eat it. And it's just gotten really smelly with all the rotten meat smell, and yeah, and obviously really muddy as well. So we're going to give that a good clean. And I know, look, I'm all over the place with my cleaning. I'm doing a bit of the floor, I'm doing a bit of the table, doing a bit of Deef's bed. I'm just all over the place. So I don't know what I was thinking this day. It's just like, start one thing and finish it. Just give this dog bed a really good scrub, because it really, really was grotty and stinky. It smelt like rotten meat. Gross. So yeah, once I've finished doing this whole patio area, I've got, oh gosh guys, I've got another Temu haul to show you guys. Temu has kindly sent me some Christmas goodies, and they've also allowed me to pick out a few more items that that I had in my basket, kind of thing. So I want to show you that once I've showed you the whole patio area and it all being clean. So stay tuned, another Temu haul coming.
All right, so we have a clean alfresco area, whatever you call this thing. Hopefully the windows I've got droplets on there, and I'm just wondering whether I should mop them off or whether they're going to dry and just have droplets. I think I might get the mop and just mop them off, because I don't want to spend all that time and then I still get droplets. So, but yeah, it's all looking nice and fresh. I just got Deef's bed drying. All the shoes are on the shoe rack. We've just got some herbs and plants and stuff over there. table and chairs here. The grass desperately needs mowing, but like I said, it's been raining, and so Michael hasn't even been able to get the lawnmower out because it's just all too soggy. So I'm just going to get the mop and dry off these windows, and then I think we're done. I know. Would it be a Live It Like Lisa vlog if it didn't include a Temu haul? Well, look, this haul was kindly sent to me by Temu. So I actually haven't bought any of this stuff myself. I'm actually working with Temu again, and they kindly sent me a Christmas pack to show you guys, and I also got to pick out a few other items that I had in my shopping cart already. So I just wanted to quickly show you some of the Christmas goodies I picked up from Temu. So for those of you that don't know who Temu is, I know I say this every time, but Temu is a massive online marketplace where you can just buy everything. And of course, now coming up to Christmas, they've got so much Christmas stuff available, and it's just absolutely amazing. And the prices are so affordable. Like, I can't even get them cheaper in Kmart. So yeah, they're really, really good. And look, I love Temu. You guys know I'm always putting in my own orders as well. What I like about them the most is that they offer free shipping, and that's where a lot of other online marketplaces fall short for me, especially living in Australia, because the postage often just kills it for us. It's just so expensive. So I love the fact that Temu offers free postage, and they also offer lots of coupons, so you can save big on your orders. And I know every time I put my own personal orders in, I make full use of all the coupons. So I will leave links, like I do in all my videos. I'll leave links to all of these items that I picked up in today's haul, and the prices and everything will be down below as well. But I'll also leave the discount code where you can get your own coupons, and yeah, just definitely take advantage of those because you can save a lot of money. So for the Christmassy stuff, because obviously it's Christmas and we want to promote some of the Christmas goodies they've got available. So the first thing I picked out was this gorgeous little doggy stocking. How freaking cute is this? And I picked this one out for Deef, and I think for this one we're going to fill it up with all his little doggy treats that he's going to get for Christmas. So that's the first thing I picked out. Super cute. The next thing I found on the Christmas selection was this little Santa sponge. I just thought that'd be adorable to use during the Christmas period. So I'm definitely going to put that in my kitchen. Gorgeous. They also had some Christmas ribbon. They've got heaps of different Christmas ribbon. I picked out this candy cane one, and I was thinking of using it in the tree. You know how people put ribbon throughout the tree? I'm not sure if I'm going to do it this year because I've already decorated the tree, and I just don't want to mess it all up by trying to do this ribbon because I've never done ribbon in a tree before. But yeah, I thought I'd pick that up anyway. If I do end up trying it, I'll definitely show you guys. But if not, I'll probably do it in next year's Christmas tree as well. But yeah, really good, nice, thick quality ribbon. You can also use that for wrapping presents as well. It doesn't have to be tree. It's not like a little bit of wire in the sides there. So it is actually pliable, and you can actually shape it. So yeah, that's actually, I didn't realize that. So that's even better. So that was the next thing I picked up. I also picked up more of those Starbursts. Remember I was telling you guys I got some from Temu? So they had them there. They didn't have any white ones available when I was picking out my ones. So I just picked up a few more red ones because there was a few little gaps on my tree that I thought could do with a few more little zhuzhings. I also picked up some of these as well, some little berry picks to stick in the tree. I thought they were super cute, and they all come in a box, so they were all protected. I just took everything out the packaging just so I'm not rustling around too much. But yeah, I thought they are super cute. They're on like a wire, so you can shape them or attach them to the branches. But I thought I'm going to just poke a few of those in the tree as well. I've been really going crazy with my tree decorations, but I also picked up a few of these lollipops to go in the tree as little tree picks. So this come in a set of 5, and you got those style of lollipops there. I love those. If you want to decorate for Christmas and you don't know where to start, definitely start with Temu. They've got amazing things there. I also picked up one of these. This was part of the Temu Christmas selection, but I think I'm going to go back and maybe order a couple more of these because I really like them. You can stretch them and bend them, and I think they'll look cute sticking out of the top of the tree as well. So yeah, got another little tree pick. I also, now I never ever do Christmas earrings, but they had them on offer, and how could I resist? I picked up some cute little Christmas earrings. So I'll definitely be having to wear those throughout Vlogmas. How cute are they? We've got some red diamond studs, some Santa studs, and some love heart studs. And then we've got Christmas trees, snowflakes, and a Christmas wreath. They were like literally a couple of dollars. And they had all different ones available as well, all different styles. So yeah, picked out those. The other thing I got was another Christmas silicone mold. So this has got all of the Christmas things in it, and you know, you can use these to make chocolates or little clay molds or, oh God, soaps, little bath fizzes, anything. Candle, wax melts, I guess. Resin, like little resin decorations. So many uses for these, and they are literally a couple of dollars. So I thought that was really cute. How could I resist the Christmas journaling papers? I think I might have got a couple of these already, but I just had to show you these. These were gorgeous. I'll just flick through them quickly, like just so you get an idea. Oh my God, how freaking cute. The little gnomies. I still don't get the gnomies, but I'm all here for it. How gorgeous. Oh my God. I'm going to have to do some major journaling pages throughout the Christmas period, I think. I've got to use these papers. Oh, look at that. So sweet. So that's the first Christmas bundle. Then we've got this one. Oh, they're just so stunning. I want them all. I actually just want to make a notebook with all of these papers in it just so I get to look at them. Oh, I want to do him for Christmas for sure. Aren't they gorgeous? And I think these packets are around the $3 to $4 mark. I'm obsessed with them. I think I've got just about every single one of them so far. Every time I think, oh yeah, I've got them all now, they bring out new ones, and I'm like, oh, I've got to have the rest of them as well. You don't even realize the amount of Temu orders I've still got coming in at the moment. Like orders that I've bought myself, not even sponsored stuff. But yeah, I love them. I'm actually a little bit obsessed, if you haven't already told. But look at these papers. There's so much you could do with these. Like, just make a whole journal page with them. Decorate the front of notebooks with them. Make cards with them. There's so many uses, and they're just absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh. I love them so much. I'm literally obsessed with them. Got this one. So beautiful. These are pretty colours. I love the pinks and purples. Wow. I love that. Just beautiful. And last one in the Christmas theme. We've got this one. And when I link all of these, I'll put them in order as I shown them as well, so that it's easy for you to, you know, go to the one that you're looking for, especially if you're looking for these sort of journaling pages. But you do, I mean, yeah, you do have to be quick sometimes, because sometimes once they're sold out, they don't have them back again. So I know I've missed out on a couple, but yeah. So that's as far as the Christmassy stuff that Temu sent. And they also allowed me like a little selection of like non-Christmassy things that I could pick out a few things that I wanted. So I've picked up a few random things and I just wanted to show you some of the random things I got. So the first thing I picked up were just these storage containers. I obviously bought these just to store some crafty things in my craft room, and probably more so for my craft trolley, you know, like just to hold some markers or pens or scissors and stuff like that. So yeah, and if you want, they're also stackable. So if you wanted to just put some stuff in them, you can just sort of stack them up on top of each other like that, or you can sit them in a little shelf, whatever you want. So yeah, I thought they'd definitely come in handy for my craft room. So I picked up those. The next thing I picked up was this little jewelry box holder. And yeah, I just thought that'd make a good little gift for someone in this family. So I picked that up. Don't want to say too much in case you can hear. The other thing I picked up were these solar powered starburst lights. So they actually for the garden, obviously, because they're solar powered. And I'll put a picture on the screen of what they actually look like in the garden. And I thought to put these in the puppy's garden to just light up a couple of little areas near where their grave was, like, you know, just a little bit of decoration there. So yeah, you've got obviously the stake that goes into the ground, you've got your solar panel, and then you've got all of these little lights that will light up. So I'll put them out today, and I'll show you what they look like tonight once they're all yeah, charged up. Love those. The next thing I picked up, I've seen this all over TikTok and on Temu as well. It's that magic gel cleaner. So it's like a gel kind of, you know, like the slime sort of stuff that the kids play with. It's almost like that. And it's to clean all the dust and like small particles from your car or anywhere really. But yeah, I've seen it mostly used on your keyboard as well. You know, like when you get like little crumbs and stuff and dust all over your keyboard. So yeah, you just sort of dab this on and it like picks it all up. So I thought, just try that. I'll give that a go because it's, you know, pretty popular at the moment. So I've got that. I also picked up a couple more of these little cord holders, mainly for Michael's bedside table, just to hold his cords so they don't fall off the table kind of thing. So yeah, they're perfect for those. I already had those in my cart to buy anyway, but when Temu contacted me again, I thought, I'll just put them in this little haul. But yeah, they're really good. You can kind of stick them onto a table and it just basically stops your cords from falling off your table, like your charging cords and things. So they're really handy. Got a pack of those. The next thing I picked up was this LED strip lighting. So take it out the packet. So it's a whole reel of the LED strip lighting. And I bought this to go on the back of our theatre room TV. It comes in multiple colours, so you can change all the colours and everything. But yeah, I just thought it'd, you know, give our theatre room TV a bit more of a theatre room kind of feel. So I picked that up. We'll give that a try out and see if it all works. The next thing I picked up was this over-the-door tea towel holder. And I bought this actually for the kitchen because I have my show tea towel hanging over the oven door that I don't like everyone to use. And then I normally just put like a crappier tea towel where the sink is, then that's what you can use. But because I've got hooks inside the door, out of sight, out of mind, people don't remember that it's there. So I thought if I've just got this little hook hanging over the cupboard door and I can hang my crappier tea towel over this one, they'll know to use that rather than my good one. So yeah, I'm going to give that a go. Hopefully that will work out. The next thing I picked up is like a metal sign, and this is going to be just one of the little gifts for Michael. I thought that would be good for his shed. And then the last thing I picked up were a pair of white sneakers. I saw these on Temu, super affordable. They're good, sturdy, good quality. And I just thought, yep, I'll try these out. Now, I've got a massive foot for the size that I am. I'm only 5'2", but I wear like a women's size, at least size 10 to 11. So yeah, they do look massive, but that's to fit my massive feet. I think my feet are like 27 centimeters long, which is nearly the size of a ruler. And that's a big foot for me when you think about it. So yeah, I haven't tried them on yet. I haven't tried them out, but I am very keen to give them a go. And yeah, I just thought they'd make a good walking shoe. They're very spongy. You've got a really thick sole here, and I like the fact that they're rubber on the underneath, not plastic. I just find when they're plastic, for me it's very slippery, like they can be very slippery, but these are actual rubber underneath, which is what I like. So yeah, and they're just clean. They're just a clean, neat white shoe, you know, white sneaker. Nothing too crazy about them. I just thought I'm gonna give those a go, and I'll let you know how they go. So that is my little Temu haul. Check them out. I'll leave all their information, like I always do, in my description box below. I guarantee you won't be disappointed, guys. If you like, there's been nothing I've been disappointed with in all the stuff I've been buying from them. And yeah, I absolutely love them. So thank you again to Temu for sponsoring this part of the video. I know the farrier's out there. I know, but you can't always get what you want. Yeah, I know. He's doing Rolly's feet. You can't go out there though, because I think he's left the gate open. It's not all about you, little guy. You can't get what you want all the time. What are you doing? Uh-oh.
So now we're just moving on to the inside, and I'm just stripping the table, giving everything a good clean. And if you've noticed, I've changed my runner as well. I've just put a strip of red ticking stripe as the table runner now, which I like a lot better. I had like another tablecloth in the middle of that there that I sort of folded up to make it look like a table runner, but yeah, I didn't like it. And I ended up using that to make the tree skirt, so yeah.
Well, I know you guys you probably can't even appreciate it from looking through the camera, but oh my god, it looks like there's no windows apart from the safety glass stickers. They are so clean. I don't even think they've been this clean since we moved in. It looks amazing. Oh yeah, so happy with that. I'm glad I did it, and it didn't even take that long, to be honest. The floors are yeah, that's next on my list. But I think what we'll do now is just tidy this kitchen. I've just pulled everything off my dining table because for some reason everyone in our family doesn't like using charger plates, like to put their own plate on. These things, they don't like putting their dinner plate on them. I don't know, they're weird. So I've just taken everything off, just give it a clean. I was telling you about the runner already. So yeah, we're just gonna give the kitchen a tidy up now. Poor Deef got stung by a bee. I don't know where he is, right on his back, so I don't even think he can get to it. Oh, he's in there. You're right, Deefy? He's a little bit stressed at the moment, but yeah. He got stung right on his back, and I think it's still bothering him. I'm not sure if the stinger's still in there. I mean, how would we ever know? How would we ever find it? But luckily it was just a bee, not a wasp, so yeah, I guess just one sting and he's just got to deal with it. But he's not a happy camper. Oh, you okay, little guy? Have a rest. He's been stung before when he was a pup, so we know he's not allergic or anything, thank God. But yeah, so we'll leave him be. We'll leave him be. Ha! See what I did there? And yeah, we'll get this cleaned up. So I'm just gonna empty the dishwasher first, stack it with all the dirty dishes, and then put everything else away.
And now we're moving on to the kitchen. I mean, it must be everyone else as well. Like, you just never keep on top of the kitchen. And every time I clean it and it's all done and there's not a dish in sight, I think, right, I'm going to keep on top of it this time. And within 5 minutes, it's just gone. Like, the kitchen's exploded again. I just don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those things, isn't it? You just have to do it. And here, poor Deefy, I told you before he got stung by a bee. He is just so sad and sorry for himself at the moment. And I think he's stressing because it's hurting, obviously, and he can't get to it to lick it. And yeah, so he's been following me around the house and sort of sitting everywhere that I'm working. And there's just no comfort you can give him, like I can't even put ice on it because I don't know where it is. And yeah, poor bugger. But he, like, on a side note, he was good after a few hours. He come back good. He was running around the yard again in a few hours after that. So yeah, he survived. He survived. Thank God. He got stung by a bee when he was a little puppy, so we knew he wasn't allergic, so we weren't stressing that much. But if that would have been the first time, I think I would have been stressing because he was really stressing. He was panting. He was, trying to run around in circles trying to get to his back, and yeah, he wasn't happy. Oh, so I don't know if you can see here, but see the tree skirt or tree kind of skirt that I've got there? That's what I used to have on the table, and it's just a tablecloth that's actually too short for the table. But it it didn't look great under the tree as it was because the cat's taken to sleeping on it under the tree. That's her new thing. So yeah, anyway, we'll fix that another day. But yeah, here I'm doing the floors. You could see how filthy the floors were. And they just, 5 minutes after I did it, Deef walked inside because it's been raining and they were muddy again. But, for those 5 minutes, they were clean. And you can see up the hallway, see like where the mop bucket is up the hallway. That's all like muddy kind of prints. It's not really noticeable when you're looking at the floor itself, but then when you look at it from a distance with the light shining on it, oh God, they're so grubby. It's awful. So yeah, I'm just really giving the whole room a nice clean, and it just made all the difference.
All right, so it is about 4 o'clock now. I've just finished mopping the floor, so while the floor dries, I thought I would get dinner on. We're actually having just a roast chicken dinner tonight. So easy. Can just shove it all in the pan, shove it all in the oven, and in a couple of hours it'll be done. So let's get the dinner on. We've got a massive chicken today. It is nearly 3 kilos, this chicken. We've got Jamie's girlfriend for dinner tonight. She's tiny as, so there's no need for a 3 kilo chicken, but the rest of us are pigs, so I'm sure it is all going to get eaten eventually. So yeah, what I normally do is just coat the chicken in a little bit of oil, put a whole heap of seasonings on it, get the oven really, really hot, and put the chicken in for 15 minutes or so on super hot, like just to crisp up all the skin quickly. And then I normally turn it down to about 180 and just then let it cook, then throw in the rest of the veggies. So yeah, that's all we're going to do for that. Nice and simple. And I don't know, I've never ever heard of doing this before. I saw a couple of YouTubers in America doing it, but washing your chicken, I've never heard of that before. I've never washed my chicken. And this person was actually washing their chicken with hand soap, like antibacterial hand soap. So I'm not sure what the go is over there, but I'm pretty sure here in Australia most people don't wash their chicken prior to cooking it, do they? Have you ever heard of anyone washing chicken before eating it?
No.
No. So yeah, unless our family's just different. If you're from Australia and you do wash your chicken, let me know. But I'm going to say in Australia, it's not something we do. So yeah, I'm just going to drain, because this one's got juice and stuff in it, so I'm just going to drain it out first and then shove it in the pan.
Yeah, I think you need to wash it.
Do we?
Well, I suppose it can't do it any harm. I think actually washing it with...
Dettol and bleach.
I think washing it with hand soap or Dettol or bleach is a mental illness.
What if we just like rub it in some hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
That should be alright. That should kill any bugs on it.
Yeah, that would be a mental illness. I think maybe to wash it under some running water would possibly make sense.
But what would be the reason for doing that?
I don't know.
Because
Just to get it clean, just in case whether it was processed and killed and murdered and all that.
wouldn't that just add extra flavour? If it's still got someone's blood and guts all over it?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. It's not something I've ever thought about doing. And we're still alive 50 years later.
I don't think my parents ever washed the chicken.
My parents never washed chicken. My parents used to let the chicken thaw overnight in the sink, unrefrigerated.
Actually, so did my parents.
Yeah. So,
We used to buy the frozen chickens and
Yeah.
they just used to put them in the sink like when they bought them and
Yeah.
then cook them the next night.
yeah, that's the same with ours. Exactly the same. What was I looking for?
Because we used to go and we used to sink and process the chicken in there.
Yeah,
Or turkey even worse. They used to leave that for about 2 days.
yeah. And I mean, it's not like it's cold here in Australia, like it's pretty hot. I mean, it's not like it would be, stay refrigerated, and we're still here. We haven't died. So, as far as seasonings, I don't know, I don't really have anything specific. I just use whatever I've got. So I've got some all-purpose seasoning here, got a little bit of Chinese 5-spice, got a bit of chicken salt, bit of roast chicken blend, garlic powder, onion powder, and more chicken salt. So I just basically just cover it in all that. Once I sort of crisp it up on one side, then I will turn it over and then coat it all again on the other side, which will be this side, and then that's when, you get your nice breast, because I always put it in upside down first as well. So I'm just getting the oil everywhere. And this one's got like a heap of neck on it too, so I'm going to leave that on that. I'm sure me and Jessie will fight over that. So if I haven't grossed you out already, there you go.
So we're just going to sprinkle all the spices and seasonings and everything on this side of the chicken. It looks like there's heaps of spices and seasoning, but yeah, once it's cooked, it's just beautiful. It's not over-spiced or over-seasoned. It's just delicious.
Okay, gonna chuck that in the oven now. Like I said, let it cook on really high for a few minutes until that layer gets nice and crispy-ish. Then we're gonna flip it and then add all the veggies. What I also like to do, I've chopped up, we've got carrots and potato and onion in there. And the other thing I'm gonna cook with it is some Brussels sprouts, but I do them separately. So these will actually get chucked in with the chicken. So I just like to give them a coat of olive oil. Just mix them around in the bowl. And then we're going to season this, and then we can just chuck it straight into the pan then. At least then they'll all be covered in oil and hopefully not stick to the pan. Alright, so to season this, we're just going to use just some salt. Really? Oh, don't need that much salt. Bit of salt. Bit of pepper, and then garlic powder. Okay, give that a good mix. Okay, so they'll be ready when the chicken's cooked a little bit. Okay, so this is the chicken after it's just had a chance to just crisp up a little bit. So we're going to flip it over now, season the other side, and then chuck all the veggies in, and then turn the oven down to about 180 and just let it cook for a couple of hours. So I'm just going to get some tongs to help me here. No, not so bad after all. Do all the seasonings again. I'm not going to go too heavy on this side because we've already got quite a bit on the other side, but yeah, we still want a bit of seasoning. Then we chuck all these in. And then chuck it back in, let it cook for a few hours. So I don't think I ended up showing you all the all the house done now. So look at that, the shine on those floors. It won't last long, so take it all in. Just, you know, remember what it's supposed to look like. And the windows, oh my God, they are amazing. They look like there's no glass in them. I love it. Kitchen's all clean. I've just got these out here to get the Brussels sprouts going in a minute. Got a chopping board there ready for the roast to come out. I'll show you what we're looking like so far. Oh, steam. Let's try that again. Okay, that's how the roast is looking so far. Very good. I think it needs a few more, probably another hour or so, and then we should be good. But yeah, we're all clean again. Just got that mess to clean up, but oh, it feels good. Now the house is starting to feel fresh again. I think it was just the floors that were really bugging me the most, if I'm honest. So now that they're clean, the rest of the house looks clean. Haven't got the rest of my Christmas lights on yet, but yeah, we're going good. Well, it's about as freaking hot as it's going to get today, so these should charge quite well. I know the puppy garden's a little bit overgrown and needs a bit of work, but we'll just stick them in and we'll see what they look like. Oh, well, we'll let them charge and see what they look like at night time. Yeah, we'll come back. So with these little things, I'm going to stick one on my side of the bedside table. So I'm just going to stick it like on the leg here. And that way I can see how I've got my cord. I have my cord sort of wrapped around that at the moment because every time the Roomba is in here, I don't want it sucking it all up and getting twisted. So I'm just going to put mine on the side here and then just attach my cord to that, and then it can just sit on the table. So they've got like a little peely back. So we're going to peel that off, probably just like that. I can just attach it to this. Pull it through so it's not dragging on the floor. I think the pillow's in the way. Just like that. And then I can just attach that in there to hold it while I'm not using it. And yeah, voila. It is, for the most part, off the floor. Not going to get attacked by the Roomba. And it's not unsightly hanging over there anymore. It's all just tucked away neat, and then when I need to use it while I'm lying in bed, it's easy to get to. So they are perfect for that. And I'm going to do Michael's side now. I'll sit my little Christmas earrings on there, so I remember to put one on every day of Vlogmas. Not Vlogmas yet, but we're nearly there. Actually, I changed my mind about that little tea towel holder. I'm putting it here in my breakfast nook. So my breakfast nook gets to have a little tea, because I've never really had any spot to put a tea towel, and we often need one in that area when Michael, like, you know, rinses the coffee stuff in that sink. And I just thought, perfect, now we've got a little spot for the tea towel. So I might, excuse my kitchen, we still haven't cleaned up from dinner, but I might still get one for this door again, just so that we've got an actual, you know, see that big ugly blue tea towel there? That's what we actually use to dry the dishes with. I can just hang one of those over there, and you don't really see it when you come, like when you're looking at the kitchen from the living area. Whereas the stove one you do, so that's why I like to have my decorative towel hanging off the stove, or off the oven, I mean. Yeah, first world problems, but yeah. So long story short, I put it there and I really love it. It fits perfectly. So yeah, I might end up getting another one, and you know what? I'll probably still end up putting my ugly tea towels inside the cupboard and just hanging another decorative one off there. That'd be me. That's what I'd do.